That's 15, that's all we got.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be about 3 to 6 month essentials. Bowden is approaching the 6-month mark, and so I thought it would be great to share with you guys some tips or some, items that we've really enjoyed using during his 3 to 6 month stage. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel and we can get started. So I've kind of broken everything down into categories. So I'm going to start with feeding. First I want to talk about this bottle. Hopefully you can see this bottle pretty good. Hopefully it's in focus. But this is the Como Tomo bottles. I hope I'm saying that right, but this bottle is amazing. He loves it. He's eyeing it right now. But these bottles are supposed to help with spit up, and they did just that. So he spits up a ton. He's never unhappy about it. He usually is actually giggly afterwards, but he spits up a lot, and this has really helped. We've tried several different bottles. We've done the Tommy Tippy, we've done the Dr. Brown's. They just don't work as well as this for us. I love that it has this wide mouth. Oops. This wide mouth, so it's really easy to get in there and clean with a brush or even with your hands. They have different nipple flows. Right now he's on a medium flow, and this one goes up to 8 ounces. They do have a 5-ounce version of it, but we did not find it necessary because he was going to outgrow it. So we are on the 8-ounce bottle, and they have green or pink, and we just got the green ones, and he loves this bottle. It's got this like silicone kind of feel to it, so he really loves to like grasp it, and it's got like a grip for him, so he's almost holding it by himself good, but he does need a little like lift help. The next thing I want to talk about is I make my own baby food for him. I'm going to be posting a video about that in a few days, probably on Thursday. I'm going to post a video on how to like make baby food. I want to share food types that he's eating and how to make them so that you can make them at home. It's really easy. I think it comes out a little bit cheaper. And it's actually really convenient for us. I like that I don't have to constantly go to the store and buy baby food. I can prep months and months of baby food in less than an hour, and that's really easy. So I will post a video about that later this week, so be looking out for that. But in the meantime, I got these glass bowls from the dollar store. You get 4 for $1, okay, and they're glass. So you can microwave them. You don't have to worry about like BPA or anything, but they're like the perfect little size. They're easy to hold in your hand. That's why I loved these. And then if I need, like if he doesn't finish, I just have these little, I guess like stretchy silicone lids that you can put on different Tupperware. So I just do that, and that works. Then I have these spoons. I kind of debated getting the heat testing spoons, but I just went with these. These were a little bit cheaper, and I got more in the pack for less money. I just grabbed a few to show you, but these are the Munchkin brand, and he likes them. I like them. They're easy to grasp on my end. They fit in his mouth well, and they're kind of like soft. They have like a little bit of give, but they're not like soft. So moving right along, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is bibs. There are so many different types of bibs on the market, and honestly I have some of each because like I said, he spits up all the time. Now he's kind of starting to teeth a lot more, so he drools constantly. So what I have found are a few different types of bibs that we love. This one, I came in a set of 3. It's getting kind of like that, so I'm gonna have to get some more, but these are just like your traditional plasticky bibs. This one I put on him when he's about to eat because it has that plastic feel. It's easy to clean, and I don't feel like the cloth when it gets all icky from food. I just don't like that. So these plastic ones are perfect. has a little catch so it can catch anything that might go down. We have several of these bandana bibs. They come in all kinds of styles, all different patterns, colors, you name it. These I like to put on him when he's just drooling everywhere. His clothes get totally soaked if he doesn't have a bib on. So love these bandana bibs. They're so cute. And like I said, they come in so many different colors and patterns, so you can match them with all kinds of different outfits. This is just one of the examples that we have. And then I just went to Target and picked some of these up when I was doing some grocery shopping. I bought a few of these a few weeks ago and love them. I'll just take one off and show you, but like I said, he does fit up all the time, and it's so easy to throw this thing on him and it covers most of him. So I don't have to change him 1,000 times. I could just change these bibs. So now I have 6 of these. They're really cute. This one says Roar. This pack is like dinosaur themed. So we've got like this, and here we go again. Honestly, bibs are like, especially through this age, I didn't really use them much when he was younger, but this 3 to 6 months when he's eating, he's awake more, I find that he needs a bib on. Next thing I want to show you kind of ties into like feeding but also playtime. It's a bumbo. I'm sure you guys have seen these around. They have the straps. You strap them in. I just got this one at Target. It's pretty self-explanatory. Their legs just come in here. As soon as he could kind of start holding his head up, I would put him in this, and that's how he sat at the table with us and like watched us eat, and that's how I feed him now. He does not have a high chair yet. I'll probably get him one of those when he's like eating himself more, but this totally works. I just put him in there, sit this right on the table. It's got this big wide base. Sit him right on the table, and I just feed him his food, put a bib on him, and it's so easy. It's so easy to clean. I don't really even know what this material is, but it's like slick, so it's really easy to clean. When he's not eating, sometimes he likes to be sitting up. He's pushing himself up. He likes the view better. He'll sit in that sometimes on the floor if he's not doing tummy time or rolling around. He loves this. Next, I want to talk about toys and books. He has definitely gotten really interested in grabbing things, and so he really likes a book like this. It's got these little flaps that crinkle, and he loves them, and it's like soft, so it's easy for him to play with, easy for him to grab, and don't really have to worry about it getting like ruined, I guess, because if he's chewing on a normal book, which we have tons of books, sometimes I'll put some of those out, but he really likes this one because it's really interactive. And then we have him like little toys like this one. I just got him this one yesterday. It vibrates and he really likes it. It plays a little song, but it also vibrates. It plays like 10 different songs, I think. But he really likes it. Little toys like this, or I got him another toy that like when you wiggle it, it lights up and plays music, and he loves that one. And it's an owl. The arms on it are crinkly. I think that one's downstairs in his stuff. But little toys, he's wanting to grab things, so I kind of let him pick them out from his stroller. So I kind of like held it up, made it light up, play songs, and whichever ones he was kind of reacting to the most, those are the ones that I got him. Another thing to have at 3 to 6 months are teethers. So this is a different kind of teether. It was one of those things you see on Facebook and you're like, should I buy this? Should I not buy it? The reviews were amazing. It's called a teething tube. It's a hollow tube that is easy to clean. I usually just use the stainless steel reusable straws, so they came with like a skinny brush that you can slide in there, so I just clean it with that. He loves this thing. I have all kinds of teethers, but none of them really work for him. It's got these ridges that he can just chew on. He really enjoys it. It's easy for him to grab is the main thing with one hand, so he can like swing it around, he can chew on it, he can do whatever he wants. I bought 2 of them, and I keep one in the diaper bag and one for him to play with. moving right along, the next essential is, honestly, has been an essential since birth, but I had to throw it in there because it is still an essential for us. It is this Mommy's Bliss Gripe Water. I'm sure you've probably heard about Gripe Water. If not, this is amazing. I cannot tell you, we have bottles and bottles and bottles of this because we don't want to run out and not have it at a time we need it. But basically it's for gas, colic, fussiness, and the big thing for us is hiccups. Bowden gets hiccups pretty bad. He doesn't really have colic too much. He did hit like a little bit of that kind of thing early on, but he hasn't really had much colic since. But this literally, I don't want to say it shuts him up, but it really does shut him up as soon as it goes in his mouth. If he has hiccups, hiccups stop immediately. And hiccups really bother him. I guess it bothers most babies. It bothers me. So for hiccups, this is a cure. They also have like a nighttime version. I've tried that one out with him and I wasn't really sure if I could tell if it was making him sleepy for bedtime, so I just kept back to the original because I know I can use it during the day. I don't have to worry about it like making him drowsy when he's not drowsy, so I just use the original. But they do have a nighttime, and then Mommy's Bliss has lots of other products that I haven't used, but I would definitely be open to because this one worked very well. You basically just, it comes with a like syringe, and then you just do it. You do 5 mils per serving, and you can do it up to 6 times in 24 hours. We don't use it that much. We just kind of use it when he has hiccups or he's fussy or he just needs something, you know. And we love it. We haven't really ever gotten onto gas drops. I know a lot of people swear by those. I bought them, but it just doesn't seem to help as much as this does. So, and it doesn't have to be refrigerated. You just keep it nearby. Another necessity for us are these pacifiers. Not all babies like pacifiers. These are the Bibs pacifiers. I'll show you up close. They come in so many different colors. Hopefully you could see that. I just bought like a blue pack. It came with this gray one and then like different shades of blue. He has a lot of blue clothes. But I love all the colors because I kind of like to match them to his outfits sometimes. Like for example, I got him this outfit. This was supposed to be like his Easter outfit. I haven't put it on. We didn't do anything for Easter as a family, so and it was rainy. I didn't want to put it on him, but I'm planning on getting some pictures taken to post on our Instagram page. If you want to follow that, I'll drop our Instagram handle and you can kind of keep up with Bowden as he's growing. I mostly post about him, but you can see it has the little matching pasty that came with our pack. I just put it to go with his little outfit, and then he has some little white shoes, but that's a little off topic. But anyways, these pasties, I gave him one at birth. They start really small, and because they're like rubber latex, they stretch. So I kind of use that to kind of gauge when he needs new ones. You do have to replace them, like they say, every 2 to 3 months. We usually do like 3 months, maybe 4, depending on how much he uses them, because we have several that he uses at one time. So it's not like one passy, one passy, one passy, one passy. So they don't get used constantly, if that makes sense. So like these are smaller and they'll get stretched. When they get really big, then I'm like, okay, maybe we need to switch. But these pacifiers work for him. I know some people like the little like traditional soothy pasties. We never really use those. We've only ever used these, and he loves them. I love the look of them. Like I said, if you go on our Instagram, there's pictures of him with it in his mouth. Maybe I'll drop one in here, but they're so cute. They're just like a big round passy, and the colors are what really sell it for me. Another essential we have is the docket. We got the marble docket. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it's in frame, but this is just the docket deluxe. It's the one that you have as a baby. It goes up to like 8 months, I want to say, and we have gotten so much use out of it. If you watch my other video, I'll link it above. It's our bedside nursery tour that I put up. You'll see the docket in that, and I kind of explain how we used it when he was little in the bed. We did co-sleep with him a little bit at first. That's what worked for us. Docket does not like advertise that it is for co-sleeping. That's kind of something that you choose to do at your own discretion, but that's what we did. It worked for us. We only did it for like the first month or two like that, and then he was moved into his Halo bassinet, which I show you in that video. Like I said, I'll link it down below and you can watch that one too. But the docket, I use it all the time. I love it. I feel safe leaving him and walking away when he's in the docket because it has those walls. Especially now that he can kind of roll on his own, it kind of like prevents him from rolling too much. Or whenever I go to take a shower, if he's not napping, I'll just bring the docket in there and I'll lay it on the floor and he just totally chills out. It's like a safe place I can just leave him and feel good about that. And he likes it. He feels, you know, secure in it, and that's one of our essentials. I'm not saying you can't get through motherhood without it, but it definitely has made things easier on us. One more essential that we have, usually it's up on the top there, but we have the oops, it just changed colors. We have the Hatch Rest Plus. So this one connects with Alexa, and it has a monitor built in. We didn't have a monitor when we purchased this, so we thought it would be best to go with the Plus. Some people just have the regular Rest, but we love this thing. I don't know if you can hear it, but like you can change the colors from the top, change the sounds. You can set your favorites on the app. It's very easy to use. We've had no issues with it. And me and my husband actually really like sleeping with like the sound on, the white noise, or they have like a rain sound that we really like. And at nighttime we'll just put it on red, like dark red, so it doesn't keep you awake, but I can still see at night if I need to see to do anything with Bowden. But eventually I would like to use it to kind of help sleep train Bowden when he's more in the toddler phase. You can kind of set colors for certain times, so like if it's nap time, you can put a color and a sound, and it kind of prompts them and lets them know like, hey, it's nap time. You can do the same like in the morning. You can turn it on to like yellow, for instance, and maybe have birds chirping, that kind of thing, and it kind of puts a routine in their head. And then you can put one for bedtime, and so they know like when it's glowing yellow, it's morning time. If it's glowing blue, it's nap time, and then red, for example, could be bedtime. And it kind of like trains them and gets them in that thing, that kind of groove. But we love it. I don't think you necessarily have to have the Rest Plus, but like I said, the Plus was worth it for us. It's $30 more, but we have an Alexa in the room as well, and you can record bottles and amounts. So you can just tell Alexa to tell the Hatch baby to record like so and so ounces of formula or so and so ounces of breast milk, and she'll keep track of it for the day, and you can keep track of it that way. And especially like I had a C-section, so when I first started using this, it was nice because I wasn't up and doing much because I had my C-section. So I was up and doing things, but the bed was very comfortable for me, you know. So it was nice to record diapers, it records bottles, it records all of that, and so you can like refer back to it or just ask Alexa like how many bottles, how many ounces has he had today. Especially like as a new mom, I was kind of overwhelmed with like remembering everything that he's had and making sure that he's getting enough. It can be overwhelming, you know, all of a sudden overnight you have another human being to take care of, so it helped. I think that is most of the essentials I wanted to show you. I didn't want to go into too much because some essentials are just, you know, they're essentials, diapers, that kind of thing, so I didn't want to go into everything. I was just covering things that helped make life easier for us. That being said, you can also tune into my bedside nursery tour for a few other products that I might not have mentioned in this that you maybe didn't think of that could also make your life easier, and you can take a peek at our setup. So be sure to check that video out. thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comment below. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. If you have any other essentials that helped you for 3 to 6 month babies, that would be also greatly appreciated, or even other ages. I would love to know what you guys are doing as well. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.